Good morning, everyone. I'm Jacqueline Kaglar, and I'm here with breaking news. According to the New York Times, the Federal Aviation Administration has halted all U.S. flight departures due to a systems outage. Airlines were told by the FAA to temporarily halt all domestic flight departures until 8 a.m. Central Time this morning. The FAA halted all flights due to a failure in their Notice to Air Emissions system, which sends essential information to flight personnel. As of 2 hours ago, the FAA tweeted that they are, quote, performing final validation checks and are reloading the systems now. And the latest update halted flights nationwide until 8 a.m. President Biden has been briefed about the situation, and officials haven't found any evidence of a cyber attack or any malicious activity. Approximately 3,700 flights within, into, or out of the U.S. have been delayed today. We've got the rest of your top stories and more. CDN News at 8 a.m. starts right now.
CDN News at 8, live from Carmel Catholic High School with Aaron Risley, Hope Simutis, and Chief Meteorologist Willie Gillespie.
I'm Senior Willie, and you are watching CDN News.
Good morning, Carmel Catholic. I'm Aaron Risley.
And I'm Hope Simutis. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's 8:03. First semester report cards are now available. Visit the portal homepage and click Classes and Reports to view your final grades for the first semester.
Today at 2 p.m. for the annual Young Alum Return Day, young alums from Carmel will be back roaming the halls, eating lunch with teachers, celebrating Mass with the community, and taking part in a panel for seniors to ask questions about college.
Speaking of young alumni, Brianna Huner, a 2022 grad, is up next after we go to Liam for your daily sports content.
Thanks, Hope. So the girls basketball team has their game tonight against Conan High School in the Salvi Arena. Tip-off is going to be set for 7 o'clock, but the banner will be raising, so get there around 6:45, and tip-off might be pushed back a little bit to 7:15. And the boys basketball team fell last night by a score of 27-45. They look to rebound tomorrow night against the Latin School of Chicago. And to some national sports, the Miami Dolphins will travel to face Buffalo this weekend in the wild card round. Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is still in concussion protocol after suffering it on Christmas Day. He's questionable to return, still not likely, but the Bills did beat the Dolphins when they last played. And the Bills are getting hot. They haven't lost since before Thanksgiving. The Bills are heavy favorites, especially if Dolphins backup Teddy Bridgewater or Skylar Thompson starts. Right now the line is Buffalo -9.5. And the Giants are traveling to Minnesota again. They traveled there not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, and they lost on a last-second 61-yard field goal by Greg Joseph. Daniel Jones looking for his first playoff win as a Giant. Giants have made the playoffs in 6 years, looking to do it there today. Right now it's Minnesota -3. And as we look to the night game, we have Lamar Jackson, questionable to return, hurt his PCL in his knee 5 weeks ago. Hasn't played since. They're 2-3 since then. He was 8-4 when he played. And traveling to Cincinnati to see Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, and the Bengals. The Ravens were there last week, actually, and they lost pretty badly. The score didn't do it justice. But that's going to be the Sunday night game. And right now it's Cincinnati -7.5. But right now, let's go back to the desk with Aaron Risley.
Thanks, Liam. So welcome back, Brianna. How's it been? Where are you at right now with college?
I am at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. It's been really great. I really love it. It's an amazing school. I really appreciate it. I really do like it.
That's really great. And what are you majoring in?
So I am a developmental psychology major and I'm minoring in anthropology.
Oh, that's really cool. So what has been the most intriguing class for you so far?
I took a class called Archaeology of Death this semester. That was really cool. That's got to be the most cool, just like the name of the class just sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. And I assume that's related to anthropology?
Yeah. And then I also took a neuroscience class though, but that was really cool. But yeah.
So going back to like your senior year, what was something that you wish you had done during the college application process?
I wish I would have thought more, I guess. I don't know, like considered. I applied to U of I on a whim, kind of, because I was like, oh, well, I think I want to go to this school, but I'll just send out more applications. And then that ended up being the smartest move I made. And I almost didn't do it until my friend was like, oh, you should do that one too. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should.
Okay. Well, good that you ended up there in the end. How did you manage your stress levels in college and stay organized?
It's a lot of like work, it's a lot of managing like, oh, okay, like I have time for this now, I have time for this later. It's getting ahead of a lot of your homework, like don't do homework day of, even if you think it's nice, don't do it.
Well, thank you, Brianna, for coming on the show with us. Up next is Andy Salto with the weekly club spotlight featuring Sophie Welchit of French Club.
Hello, I am Andy Salto with your first episode of Club Spotlight of this year. Today I am joined with Sophie Westklitz to talk about French Club's upcoming event. Why do you think that it is important to have a French Club in Carmel?
I think it's important to have a French club so that everyone in the French class can get to like speak a little bit more outside of class and also to learn a bit more about French culture than like just expand on their knowledge of French culture as well, yeah.
What do you do in French Club?
In French Club, we do like different activities that's like related to French culture, and we also try lots of different foods that like relate to France, obviously. And also we go places, like last year we went to Taste of Paris. That was really fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But what is your favorite event you've had?
So my favorite event that we had was probably last year when we had our Christmas celebration and we had a bûche de Noël, which is like a chocolate log cake. So that was really good.
That sounds really nice. What event are you hosting today?
So today we're hosting Epiphany, which is like a celebration that's also in America sometimes. Like it's also like the Tres Reyes Magos Day. So Epiphany, like you have like a king cake, and in the king cake there's like a little fève, which is like, traditionally it was a bean, but now it's like a little glass figurine from like the Nativity. Yeah.
Who can join and how can you join?
So anyone is welcome to join, even if you don't speak French. If you just want to learn about French culture or you just want to immerse yourself and just have fun, anyone's welcome to come. And we also, our Google Classroom code is the best way to join.
How often do you meet?
So we meet probably like around once a month, and yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Sophie. Now back to Hope and Aaron.
Thanks, Andy. The boys track team will have a mandatory meeting for all boys participating this spring tomorrow at 3:30 in room 402.
Anyone who is interested in working for crew for the Street Scene Student Show must attend the meeting today at 3:30 in the theater classroom next to the auditorium. Anyone who wants to learn more about how to get involved in the behind the scenes of the student show is welcome to attend.
That's all we have for today. As always, I'm Erin Risley.
And I'm Hope Simutis. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Carmel.